Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone this week? Are you doing okay? We're okay, but it's kind of coming up to the end of March, isn't it, already? I know, and we've got to change our clocks this week, but it won't affect the quiz because there's no quiz.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry, I normally mention this ahead of time when it's happening, but US and a few places went back 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
and then we're just catching up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So anyway, pointed. Sorry, I forgot to mention it about the quiz, but everything will be back to normal anyway.
Yeah.
So
fine.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, as you've just said, no quiz tomorrow.
That's
It's
right.
the
season break.
Inter-season break? Inter-season break. Yeah. Before we start season 16 the following week.
Yeah.
So we're having an evening off. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so what have you been working on this week?
You know, as ever, bits and pieces, doing some client stuff, done a little bit of interference. We still know, you know, at some point when there's a big chunk of it done, I might sort of spin up a little demo site for people to have a look at, but we're ways off that yet. You know, it's chugging along.
You've got all the concepts in your head about how you want to do it.
Yeah. I haven't sort of distilled them into implementation plans yet, though, is the thing. So I've got some ideas. I'm just not entirely sure
how to implement.
Yeah. Okay. Well, figure it out though. You know,
interesting.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, we've still got some client stuff going on. So what I'd really like is, and how we normally do interference is like I'll just be all, I'm going to do it. And then I'll just go crazy on it for 2 weeks and just do the entire thing. But unfortunately, that's not an option this time. And that's the way I work best, I think. But so we got these other bits to do alongside it. But you know, hey, that pays the bills, so you know, that's kind of a thing, isn't it? Yeah. But you know, things are happening. Watch this space. We'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Sorry. Go
on. Carry on. Got more?
I was going to say about patrons.
Oh, Patreon. Yes, of course. That's important.
Thank you very much to NOSKD, who has become a patron on Patreon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Your monthly support helps us keep doing all of this stuff. And
keeps the lights on, hey?
Yeah, well, exactly.
As they say.
And I know, I don't like talking about money, but like, you know, the more things like Patreon, Twitch subs, that kind of stuff.
T-shirts.
Exactly, yeah. Playinterference.com/merch. The more things like that happen, the less reliant we are on doing external work for clients. So it gives us more time to work on the game. I mean, we'll always have to do some, frankly, but it does help. It does help. We really appreciate your support. So thank you very much. You're very kind.
Okay, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Natrix for It's Morning and the Tiny Mouse Leaves Mouse-Shaped House. I just love the idea of a mouse having a mouse-shaped house, and that is so cute. I love that. Well done, Natrix.
My favourite description this week was Dark Souls Reaching Up Towards the Milky Way Galaxy in the Sky by Essex Ben. Yeah, it feels like quite a poetic way to describe that. Plus, it does kind of look like they're praising the sun. Nice work, Essex Ben.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Sludgelord for Country Roads. I just love the very muted and delicate colours in this. It looks beautiful. Well done, Sludgelord. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. I said, what kind of exercise do you like to do? I like walking, and it's meant to be good for the body and the mind and the soul. I do like swimming, but I never go here because it's always cold. I just want to have my own warm pool. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I like swimming when I'm doing it. Yeah. I just don't like the bit before and the bit after.
After is the worst. It's cold.
I tend to just do running, really.
You do, don't you? Yeah.
So I was going to try and do
a bit of weights as well.
Well, I was going to try and do a half marathon, but like I don't think I'm going to do it.
Not this year.
Like, I can do a 10k. Like I can like go out running for an hour. And I've got like a little weight set now, so I do sort of like a little bit of, you know, deadlifts and stuff like this, which is apparently good. So that's a thing.
Okay, Fennec Fox says, I like running, climbing and bouldering. Combined, they're good because that's how I train cardio and strength. They say that from the age of 30, it's good to train strength and flexibility because it helps to have a healthy old age. Thinking ahead there, Fennec. Nice.
Can confirm, I didn't do that, and now I regret it. Yeah, but I'm trying to make up for it now. Yeah. Cam saying running and general weight stuff, training for a half marathon in a couple of weeks. You see,
Like
there we go.
Yeah.
Well, you say like me,
not apart from
me.
the marathon bit.
But yeah. Callum did start following me on Strava, and so I was sort of shamed into going out, and then I haven't been out for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks or so. There's been stuff
a lot
happening.
going on. Yeah. Alice A says, hey, do I like any kind I forget is exercise because it's fun, like tennis, softball, swimming if it's at a friend's house, or bike riding, for example. I have a blast and I know it was exercise when I can't move my limbs the next morning. That's the best kind.
That is the best kind.
Yeah,
stealth
accidental.
exercise.
But Cannabis Beta has the best answer, and they say none. Don't like any exercise. Whether they do any and not like it, or whether they just don't do any, I don't know. But
True.
Yeah, final word on that. None. I like it. Okay, now we're going to have a look at what we're talking about next week in the forums. What is a language you love to listen to, even if you don't speak or understand it? I think that Italian always sounds very cool, even though I don't only recognise a few words. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Okay, now don't forget there is no quiz tomorrow. We're having the season break, but last week we had 3 winners. Ooh. Yeah, Darth was first with 243. That's almost perfect. Big money. Yeah. Second was Goose with 200. That's a big gap, isn't it? And then El Guapo was third with 195. So well done to them. Yeah, I mean, Darth, dominating there. Yeah, really. That's amazing, massive numbers. That's a brilliant score. Okay, very impressive. Yeah. So yeah, we're not here tomorrow. As I say, sort of inter-season break. So we're gonna have a day off. And then next week, so 2nd of April, we'll be back, and we'll be clearing down those season leaderboards, so you can all start, building up your kind of cumulative scores and things again. So season 16. Yeah, have a nice Sunday off from using your brain too much, and we'll be back at it the following week. We will. Okay, so that's all the news for now. Just goes to say, yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building a new version of the website, we're going to be building new versions of the apps. We want to add in new game modes and all kinds of stuff like that. Running the quiz and things like feeding cats as well, of course. We really appreciate your support, and in return you get things like replays and interference. You get access to new game modes like Art Start and Recall. You get all kinds of stuff. Custom entrance shout out from Ava if you're a quiz player as well. That's the best bit. Okay, that's all for this week, so we'll see you again next Saturday. Yeah, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Bye.